are great. You really know how to make a dead old broad feel at home.
You know you're dead?
Of course I know I'm dead. That's the only way I'd be caught on a rinky-dink operation like this. When I figure out which circle of hell my agent is in, I'm gonna shove a pitchfork in his eye. His eye!
Pitchfork.
And would it kill you to clean up the ectoplasm from the previous guest? I feel like I'm sitting in a puddle of cold porn. Did I say cold porn? I meant to say rice pudding.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mommy. And in your darkest hours, don't consult a swami. Call the man whose punches back the power of a tsunami. Call Captain Isotope before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain
Captain's tape recording, March 3rd, 2470. Once again, the USS Isotope is temporarily on light staffing, so Daphne can receive further military training at McKinley Station under the watchful gaze of Carter. With tensions between the Galfan and the AWO starting to tighten up, it was necessary to bring the junior lieutenant up to speed on combat techniques. In the meantime, at least I have Mona for company.
Learning the very basics of table setting etiquette, like which side of the plate to put the knife or how many forks are needed, that sort of thing.
You know, this really doesn't sound all that interesting to me, or complicated. I mean, plate. You take a fork, you put it on the left, your knife and spoon on the right.
Oh, okay, well that's just fine for the military, but I'm talking about a formal dinner party here. I mean, seriously, the judgment that goes on in these things is vicious. You remember Jackie Vale?
She lived 2 doors down from us. Yeah, she always wanted to go into space, but was afraid of heights.
Poor thing, never made it, too. Well, okay, she had a dinner party and just had a couple of friends over, and one of them happened to be the editor of Good Eats magazine. Jackie made the mistake of putting baked beans out with salmon.
Sizzling Saturns! No!
All right, laugh if you will, but the poor thing never got invited to even her own mother's dinner party after that.
Oh, wait now, let me get this right. It's not because of the quality of the beans, but because of their very existence.
They were store brand from a can. She may have been like allowed into a supermarket if she at least had it prepared by a chef or something, but from a can? A can, Ollie.
You know, I still like those MREs that the gal fed sends us. Maybe I'm not the person you should be having this conversation with.
MREs.
Yeah, you know, meals ready to eat. I mean, they've been a part of military life for centuries.
Oh, you mean those horrible things you just pull the string and they self-cook?
Yes, I mean, most people detest them, but I, find when I'm eating by myself, take one straight, watch it cook, and then chow down.
Oh, how fun. Warmed over dog food.
Warmed over dog food with a 40-year shelf life.
I guess we never got our palates to align, did we?
I guess not. Well, speaking of which, what are your plans for chow tonight?
You mean dinner? Well, I was just going to whip up a simple filet with broccoli. Oh, maybe some Gouda or camembert for zest. You?
I already had an MRE for lunch, so, I was thinking I can have, mac and tuna.
Oh, hot cuisine.
Oh, you betcha. This is the USS Isotope. Who is this, please?
Wow, I actually found you. Hey, Chief, this is the SS George Carlin. I've been looking for you guys for some time now.
You have? Why?
I've got a passenger for you. Mind if I come alongside?
I'm afraid that we're not accepting passengers at this time.
Oh, jeez. We've been out here trolling around hoping to find you for like 2 days now. It's getting kind of ripe in here, if you know what I mean.
Do we know what he means?
Look, I'm sorry about that, but we're operating under heightened military alert at this point, so we can't accept social calls.
Give me that space microphone, you tool.
Hey, that's mine.
Look, this is not a social visit. This is official legal business having to do with a Captain Oliver Isotope. Can I please speak with him?
That's my microphone.
You are speaking with him. Who is this, please?
Karen Vreeland, attorney. I represent the state of New York, Second Superior Court.
The state of New York? Isn't deep space a little out of their jurisdiction?
Is there a limit to their reach? Ms. Vreeland, I can spare you a short visit if this is a legal thing.
Excellent. Please tell me that you bathe regularly, Captain.
Oh, yes, I had a shower this morning, and you?
Good one, Ollie.
I mean, yes, Miss Vreeland, we can transmogulate you right over. Just give me about 3 minutes, please.
2 minutes, Captain. I want off this ship.
Hey, I wash.
With water, soap, and a washcloth?
Well, no.
Ugh.
I cannot wait to see what this is about. Would you mind watching the steering wheel for a minute, please? Ms. Vreeland? I am Captain Oliver Isotope. Welcome aboard.
Do you also go by Oliver John Shackelford?
Oh, not so often these days, but that is my birth name.
Was this a legal name change?
Oh, you mean the isotope part? It's more of a naval tradition. I mean, several centuries ago, to facilitate space communication, captains started answering to the names of their ships, and it's just sort of hung on.
So not a legal name change.
Actually, it is. There was a legal precedent set centuries ago.
Well, I'll research that in my own time, but in the meantime, you and I have some business to discuss.
We do? About what?
Well, it concerns your divorce.
My divorce? That was years ago.
8 years ago, to be precise.
Well, long? gee, I guess time does fly when you're having fun.
Fun?
You know, being free from the chains of matrimony.
30% alimony wage garnishment. Fun is a very odd word choice.
I'm afraid I'll have to agree with you on that. But anyway, my divorce, what about it?
Is there some place that maybe we can sit down and talk about this?
Well, we do have a little room set aside for informal conversations. Will that do?
I was hoping for something more formal. You know, stark, lacking in warmth, tidier than this.
Don't listen to her, baby. She's just not used to the way you look.
Who are you talking to?
My ship. She's very sensitive about the way she looks.
You are a professional, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Act like it.
Before our informal meeting, would you like to visit a private room? Maybe freshen up a little?
Business first, Captain.
Of course. And here we go.
Mr. Shackelford?
Captain, or please, call me Oliver. Now, what exactly is this all about?
Well, my law firm has been engaged by the state of New York, Scangelli and Fine, and we are serving notice on you that you are in violation of state, federal, and interstellar law.
Oh, no, wait, I know what this is about.
Excuse me?
You know, you're really good. You almost had me convinced there.
Did I?
Matter of fact, you're great. You deserve a tip right up front. You really had me going.
What are you going on about?
Oh, Miss Freeland. Hi, I'm Mona Schrodinger.
Man.
Pleasure.
Oh, Mona, you're gonna love this. It's this setup.
What's he going on about?
That's what I'd like to know.
I bet Carter put you up to this, didn't he?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. She's a strip of crap.
Ollie!
This is hilarious.
No.
No, she's sitting here trying to convince me that I'm guilty of all these different interstellar laws like that's even possible.
Ollie, no. I talked to the pilot about this. Ollie, we're still married. Ollie, are you okay?
Does he do this often?
I'm not sure. I've never seen him do it.
Well, he's not helping at all. We need to discuss this.
I completely agree. Ollie, snap out of it.
Ow! What did you do that for?
Ollie, we
Ow.
have a guest. It is not polite to enter a fugue state when you're hosting.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I just had the strangest sensation. You're not going to believe this, but for a minute there I felt like, get this, you and I were still married. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
What? But how? I mean, I spent 4 hours signing paperwork, 4 hours until my fingers were bleeding.
He does bring up a valid point. How does all that paperwork not count?
Well, this is where I need you both to relax and take a deep breath and avoid catatonic collapse, and I can bring you up to speed.
Yeah. Sure.
Do we have anything special for this?
Special, dear? What do you mean?
I mean, this just seems like an alcohol sort of event or something, just to loosen the tension.
Mona, dear, this is not an alcohol kind of a situation.
And I happen to like the tension, so shall we begin?
Yes, we'd better.
To begin with, Mrs. Shackelford, your attorney never filed the paperwork with us.
Bernie, but he seems so thorough.
Well, actually, Bernard Brockman wasn't a real attorney at all. He was a confidence man.
Well, how did he handle the divorce then?
I think that's the point.
Well, that's just plain bad manners. I'm going to have to call him and speak to him about that.
It won't help. He's dead. Died 2 weeks ago. It's actually how we found out about your divorce.
Died? Bernie? Oh, dear. How? Oh, I bet it was a heart attack.
Actually, we suspect suicide. Found him drowned in his own swimming pool.
Mr. Smalley, that's not funny. A man has died.
On the contrary, this is priceless.
Mr. Shackelford, are you having an aneurysm now or something?
No, you don't understand. It was my alimony payments that bought him that pool.
That is kind of ironic.
You see? You get it.
I just want to put it out there that you two are very strange.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, if he had to die, at least I got to have something to do with it.
Noted. And because Bernard Brockman wasn't a real attorney and he never actually filed the papers with the state of New York, you can take comfort in knowing that the state of New York is charging you with bigamy.
Oh, isn't that wonderful, Ollie? You've never been charged with a moral inappropriate crime before. Well, it looks like you can check that off your to-do list.
Now, wait a minute. I was convinced that we were divorced. I was thoroughly convinced that I was free of this harpy.
Well, this harpy unfortunately has to agree. Well, I think it would be great to see him face those charges, just for fun. I do believe we both thought we had fulfilled our legal obligation. In fact, it appears that we've been duped, and well, I don't think that this jackanape here can be held accountable for that. Well, can he?
I so love a couple that can give each other affectionate nicknames. But before we go any further over the edge, there is a cure for this predicament. As duly sworn legal counsel, empowered by the state of New York, and sworn to fulfill their wishes, I hereby compel you to start signing these documents.
I spent 4 hours signing divorce papers. I am not going to spend another 4 hours signing them again. My fingers were bleeding.
Don't worry. We see why they took 4 hours.
Oh, see, Ollie, I'm sure technology has sped up the process for us now, right, Miss Vreeland?
Actually, the correct time for signing these documents is 7 hours. So start signing.
I think we're beat, sweetheart.
I don't want to do this again.
My hero.
I think my arm is going to fall off.
I think mine's refusing to acknowledge me. Oh.
At least it's over.
I'm terribly sorry. I forgot a form. I just need one more signature from each of you.
Can't wait. My arm is numb.
My eyes are shriveling up.
And I have no problem with any of that. But I need one more signature from each of you, or you're both still married.
This is all your fault. My fault? How is this my fault? You miserable shrew. We had a great day going. We dated, we went out, we had fun. Then we got married. You sucked all the life out of everything.
Oh, well, you would just run off to your precious spaceship for weeks on end and leave me all home alone.
You know, that's because the depths of space were easier to deal with than you.
You and your cheesy mustache. Would you think you're a chick magnet or something?
I'll have you know that this cheesy mustache scored me a bona fide princess.
Oh, well, I got at least a dozen hot men myself, Mr. Studlerson.
That doesn't make you attractive, honey bunch. It makes you easy.
Oh, you scrawny little tin soldier. I'll be happy to fill out that form. Give me that.
Wait.
What's wrong? You forget your name, lover?
No. Before I sign this, there's one more thing I need to say.
Oh, well, go ahead. Hit me with whatever you got. Can't hurt me now.
No, I'm serious. It's my last chance as your husband.
Oh,
I
then-
have to say something to you.
Oh, please. Whatever sorry excuse for an insult you have, hit me with it. Go ahead.
Mona, as your husband for the last time, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I love you.
Ollie, for the very last time as your wife, thank you, and I love you too.
Wait a minute. Are you two saying that you don't want to get divorced?
Of course we want to get divorced!
Well, in that case, I pronounce you no longer man and wife, and you may diss the bride.
Oh, I'd rather strangle her.
Oh, I prefer to poison him.
What the hell is that?
Oh, wedding vows.
Hey, what's this?
Well, I figured that you might want to sue the estate of Bernard Brockman for legal fraud.
You are a monster. You come aboard my ship, tear up our lives, and now you want us to have you represent us?
Sounds like excellent qualifications.
Oh, I agree. Let's do this.
Ollie,
Yeah.
what's wrong with us? I mean, someone just waltzes aboard and tells us we're still married, and we start tearing each other's throats out again?
Oh, honey, there's nothing wrong with us. You know why?
Why?
Because we're not married anymore. No, wait. I believe that you were explaining to me the etiquette of setting up a formal dinner party table.
Well, it's all about the place settings and, oh, the doilies. You have to have doilies.
I'm sure we can find those somewhere.
Oh, you know, they're just got to be
Well, you want something like that.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mammy. In your most desperate hour, don't consult a swami. Call a man whose punches packed up power. That's a tsunami. Call Captain Isotope before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain Isotope. He fights the good fight on the side of the right. All of those who oppose feel the brunt of his might. He's a man of the hour, of great intellect and power. A simple flex of his brow makes his enemies cower.
Hi, I'm Karen Vreeland. Do you suffer from a marriage that looks like this? Have you been stuck on a spaceship for way too long and you just can't seem to get along or open the door correctly to throw someone out? Well, I represent the law firm of Skingelly and Fine, and I would love to help you with all of your divorce needs. Or murder needs. Give us a call today. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I'm your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is Love Organics Earl Grey tea. They recommend you brew this for about 3 to 4 minutes, so let's watch a trailer that lasts a little over 3 minutes for a Hammer Films production movie, where, of course, made in England where they love Earl Grey tea, for a film that made many people fall in love with Raquel Welch, 1 million years BC.
One million years BC erupts on the screen with volcanic excitement. 1 million years BC, when the earth parted and the mountains fell. primitive man and monstrous beasts fought each other to inherit the Earth. Not since time began has the primitive scene been captured for the screen with such imaginative realism. Behold man 1 million years BC. Introducing the fabulous Raquel Welch, the sensational star discovery of this or any other year in 1 million years BC. See her as Loana the Fair One, who deserted her tribe and risked her life to follow Tumac of the Rock People. John Richardson as Tumac, as big and strong as the beasts he fought for survival. Nupondi the Wild One, whom no man could resist. See the fascinating, strange, and fearful creatures who roamed and ruled the earth 1 million years BC. The Brontosaurus, a moving mountain of flesh and bone. The Pterodactyl, a flying reptile with giant teeth. The flesh-eating Allosaurus. The Triceratops, a horned dinosaur in battle with the savage Ceratosaurus. You will share the unending thrills and excitement of a world of primitive wonders, of primeval terror and savagery. You will indeed live in another world, in another time, as the centuries fall back to reveal the Earth 1 million years BC. Introducing the fabulous Raquel Welch as Loana the Fair One. John Richardson as Tumac.
I think I'm missing a few cards. We hope you have enjoyed our latest trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, WeirdoRama.com, and our Patreon page if you'd like to get a mug such as this. So, for all of us at Weirdo Rama, this is Victor Von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird and enjoy your tea.
Hello friends, Skunky and I are back again with another cocktail for you. This time we're doing another classic cocktail, the Sidecar. This is a very old one, a very good one. A little tangy, not very sweet at all. I think you'll like it. I think Skunky will like it too. She's never had one.
No, not until a few minutes.
From now?
From now, yes, of course.
But it does have an ingredient that Skunky loves very much. It has brandy in it. Now, some recipes will say use cognac instead of brandy. I prefer using brandy myself. The cognac just overwhelms.
Is this one of those whichever you like best type recipes?
You can, but I have found from personal experience that cognac really does overwhelm the drink.
Okay, I'm fine with brandy. I'm always fine with brandy.
So, we're starting with 2 ounces of brandy, 1 ounce of triple sec, 3/4 of an ounce freshly squeezed lime juice. Or is it lemon juice on this one?
It's lemon juice.
Lemon juice, sorry. Freshly squeezed lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce.
That's what he keeps me around for. His memory.
Yes, my memory is shit.
It seems awful citrusy for a brandy drink, though.
You'll see.
Okay.
Quick shake. Just a very quick shake. Now then, this drink does not get served over ice. You'll see ice in the glass here, along with some water I added to it. This is to chill the glass.
So you don't want it extremely cold?
See, nice and chilled.
Or is it to keep it from being watered down?
Well, it waters down a little bit when you do the shake. That's what the dispersal is for. But this is not really a drink that you want to serve over ice because it will water it down as you drink it. Very small drink. That's the Sidecar. 2 ounces of brandy, 1 ounce of triple sec, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice.
Okay, I hope you did good things with my brandy. It smells interesting. In a good way. I mean, was not the flavor I was expecting at all.
The lemon and triple sec actually give a citrus tang to the brandy.
Yeah, it's very orangey almost, even though it's technically no orange in it, except for the triple sec. Well, I guess triple sec does have a little bit of orange, but brandy's on the finish. So brandy's still there, but it's not the main player.
Right. It's the main ingredient, but this tones it down a lot and smooths it out beautifully. That's the Sidecar, friends. I hope you enjoy it as much as Skunky does. And as always, friends, we'll see you Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on KJSR.net with our show, Nothing to Say.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Who's there?
Peas.
Peas? Who? Peas.
Peas. Peas.
Peas! Let us kill you!
Corso on the spacecraft Jolly Roger. Me and Governor Dale are on a secret mission in Fiona's notorious Club of Sin. At a prearranged signal, Governor Dale will contact me and I will zap the power supply of Fiona's nightclub. Hopefully, things will go smoothly on this secret mission.
There's an intruder here. Someone stop our feasting. Miserable humans, run if you can. You shall service us as food.
Get me Corso on the space phone.
That's the signal. I'll take care of the power supply, Governor Dale. Direct hit. And now the Club of Sin will stop. And we have stopped the evil vampire, Fiona.
My lovely creatures, please enjoy the sights of this place. You shall see things only men dream of, pleasures only hinted of. Fiona Moxie is your gatekeeper to paradise.
Oh, Dudley, this is exciting. I've never been to an immersive experience before.
Welcome to Howling Cat, a mind-blowing experience.
2 tickets, please.
No tickets, just your experience devices. Never take them off. They could save your life. Here.
What do you mean? Is this place dangerous?
No, that would be illegal now, wouldn't it? Howling Cat is a mind-blowing experience, and we wouldn't want your mind overtaxed now, would we? So those devices that we gave you allow you to do 4 things. It allows you to fly, to detect dangerous situations, to do magic, and to bail out if you need to. But each setting only works once during a stay, so choose wisely.
So is this place safe?
I said this is a mind-blowing experience. Safe depends on your mind and how much you can tolerate weird.
Oh, no problem. We see weird every day. Right, Dudley?
Okay, then. I will open the doors for you. Have a nice experience and use your devices wisely.
Hope it's fun. Where are we? It's all white in here.
Welcome to Howling Cat. Here is where you choose your experience. Open a door and walk through it.
You want us to walk into a refrigerator?
Statistics show that the refrigerator door is the door you open most frequently in your home.
Okay, we'll pick the middle door.
So go have fun, and don't forget to use your devices wisely.
Well, here goes nothing. Wait a minute, it's all dark in here. I thought when you opened the refrigerator door, the light was supposed to come on. Oh, look! We're in a haunted forest. I like that. A witch's hut. Let's go. The lights are on. Somebody's home. Why is my watch lighting up? Maybe it's to light the way? Who's that? Go away. No one invited you. But we came for our experience. Oh, you want an experience, do you? I'll give you an experience. Ah! Oh, I'm shrinking. You should choose your experiences more carefully. Your device warned you of a dangerous experience and you ignored it. See what you get? Ha! Go away. Oh, thank you, Deadly. What does she mean? I thought we were supposed to walk through the forest and have an experience. How am I going to get back to my real size?
Help! Help me, please! Help!
Oh, look, there's a butterfly stuck in a spider web over there. Let's go save her. Luckily, I know how to deal with spider webs.
Help! Help me, please! Help!
Oh, here, let me free you. My spider ring can cut the sticky threads. There. There, now you're free. Thank you, Spider Lady. Oh, how can I repay you? Can you turn me back into my normal size? No, I'm sorry. Butterflies can't do that. What am I going to do? But your device does have a button that says magic. Try it. Oh, the device. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm now back to my normal size. I must get out of here before the Black Widow comes. Not all spiders are as nice as you. Bye-bye. Bye. Good luck.
Who are you and what have you done with my lunch?
I'm Arachna the Spider People, and this is my friend Deadly, and we came here for a mind-blowing experience. And that poor little butterfly, she asked for help, so I freed her.
Some spider lady you are. You've ruined my web. It took me hours to make that.
Let me help you fix it. If you spin a few threads, I can help you knit it back together.
I don't just knit my webs back together. They're works of art. I won first prize at last year's web fair with that design. Now I have to tear it down and build it back up just to save my reputation. But my children are still hungry.
Well, maybe you could eat something else.
Yes, we will eat something else. You know that spiders eat other spiders. Come on, boys. Go get her.
Us? Oh, Deadly, let's get out of here. Hurry, Deadly. They're catching up. Run, Deadly. Oh, run. Oh. Oh, that's a long way down. What are we going to do? They're right behind us. Oh, okay. Push the fly button. Oh, this is more fun than a zip line. But I can't make it go down. We keep going up. Are we in outer space? I'm getting dizzy. And I can't make this go down. We keep going up. Up. Oh, is that a UFO? Oh, good. They're going to save us with a tractor beam. Oh. Oh, thank you for rescuing us. I was starting to get dizzy from lack of oxygen. Who are you and where are you going?
We are an intergalactic dance troupe scheduled to perform in Las Vegas on Earth. Do you know where that is?
Yes, we've been to Las Vegas. Just follow the bright lights. It's not far from Area 51 either.
Yes, Area 51. We know it well. You will come with us.
Sure, we would welcome a ride home. Oh, I'm so glad to be back on solid ground. You know, only in Las Vegas can you land a UFO in the middle of the street and nobody looks twice. Let's follow those guys. I want to see what kind of show they put on. Oh, it's standing room only in here, Deadly. They came all the way to Earth to show us that? They're gassing everybody. Oh no, what can we do? Right, that fire alarm. Look, they're melting. Let's get out of here before they ask us to clean up, all right? Oh, I'm so glad to be back to normal, wherever that means.
Oh, good. You were able to come back safely from your experience. Give me your devices.
Yeah, take these devices. Now have a little constructive criticism. If you're gonna make us fly, also give us a button to land, will you?
Thank you. So noted. So how was your experience?
How was our experience? All I can say was as bonkers as a 1950s Japanese superhero movie. Let's go home, Devlin.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I am your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and today's tea is Jade Leaf's Organic Japanese Matcha. Now, this is a green tea powder that you can brew for as little or as long as you like. You can have it hot, brew it for anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, or you could have it cold in a smoothie, which I plan to make today with one of these handy little gadgets. And some milk, a little bit of sweetener. Voila! A nice green tea matcha smoothie. In the time it takes for you to gather all of this and mix it up, well, you could watch a trailer. Why not the trailer for The Four Skulls of Jonathan Drake?
The evil that men do lives after them. Beware. 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 From beyond the grave comes blood-freezing horror as an ancient curse brings paralyzing terror to all who know the terrible secret of the Four Skulls of Jonathan Drake.
Destroy you, Zurich. With a gun? Jonathan Drake, of all men, should know how futile that would be. Since you know that I'm dead, you know that you can't kill me.
Don't
wait,
Dad! Dad!
That's good matcha. We hope you have enjoyed our latest trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, WeirdOrama.com, and please, if you are feeling generous, please check out our Patreon page. We really appreciate the support. So for all of us at Weirdorama, this is Victor Von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird. And enjoy your tea.
Witch of Planet 6.
This is Astro Space Hero. I'm receiving a message, a telepathic message, from one of the original Astro Space Heroes. They tell me to go to the Planet 6 and talk to the Queen Sarah. Queen Sarah, tell me what's going on. This is Astro Space Hero aboard the Jolly Roger.
Astro Space Hero, this is Queen Sarah of Planet 6. My planet is being invaded by the evil Baroness 11.
Baroness 11. She's a stuff of nightmares, and her dark magics can drive men to madness. Not to worry, Astro Space Hero is on the case. Greetings, Baroness 11. Your time of magic, of evil spells, is now here to be stopped by Astro Space Hero.
Ah, Astro Space Hero, you are no match for my monsters of gloom. Cypher shall grant me victory!
We'll see about that, Baroness. Not only do I have weapons aboard the Jolly Roger, but I have positive magic to stop your evil ways. Lock weapons and fire.
Zap! Blah.
Gotcha, Baroness. And whenever your evil comes into the galaxy, this darkness will always be stopped by the light of Astro Space Hero.
Thank you, Astro Space Hero. You have saved Planet 6.
The Witch of Planet 6, with Sarah Van Dweller as the Witch and Princess Sarah.
Friends, DJ Charlie here with yet again my lovely co-host. I'm trying to keep her around as much as possible this time, even though she is getting a little bit tipsy. We don't shoot these one per day, we shoot them in a series in one day.
I am perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. She was outside earlier yelling at clouds, and not the yelling that I normally do at clouds. She was saying, "Hi Cloud, how are you?"
Drink. Let's get to the drink.
Today we're making the Dark and Stormy. We start with 2 ounces of dark rum. Lovely. Lovely, lovely dark rum. We're building this right in the glass on top of the ice. You'll see why in just a moment. To that we add 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. You can use the bottled stuff, it's not as good. And then we add 3 ounces of ginger beer.
Whichever brand you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Because each ginger beer is going to add a little different flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll ruin the drink, but it will add a dimension.
Give it a quick stir. Not too much of a stir. Why, Skunky?
Because if you go sploosh.
Now that's if you shake it, dear. Why don't you want to stir it too much?
Oh, because you get rid of the carbonation.
That's right. We want those bubbles. And there is the Dark and Stormy, which Skunky just took away from me.
I like ginger beer.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the Dark and Stormy?
Very interesting. This rum has does rum have pineapple in it?
It's a dark rum, so yes, a little.
Okay. It's like tropical and gingery at the same time. It's kind of interesting. You don't expect that kind of depth of flavor from just rum and ginger and basically ginger beer.
Very interesting taste. A little bit lighter color than I was expecting for a dark and stormy.
Well, this ginger beer is usually lighter than the ginger beer I get.
A lot of that depends on the ginger beer itself. This was I believe it's a British ginger beer, so it is a bit lighter. Our regular wasn't available. Very interesting flavor profile on that. It's a bit tangy and tart, but still very good. Once again, that was 2 ounces of dark rum.
Of your choice.
Yes. 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And 3 ounces of ginger beer. Once again, of your choice. Now, ginger beer is non-alcoholic. It's basically a stronger version of a ginger ale. You build it in the glass over ice, give it a quick stir, and you're done.
I definitely would go for the ginger beer, not a ginger ale, because it has a much depth of flavor than a ginger ale.
You get more flavor out of it, and that makes it better. Well, friends, that's it for this cocktail. As always, catch us every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on KJSR.net with our usual show, Nothing to Say.
And, of course, if you want to watch more videos, you can either watch us on YouTube or on iFood.tv. Or at our website.
On our website as well, nts-show.com. The thing about iFood.tv is you can get it on your iPhone, your iPad, your Android tablet, your Android phone, the iFood.tv website, your Roku video box, your Boxee video box. Some Sony TVs, they have an iFood.tv app. Just install it, go into it, and search for NTS Cocktails, and you'll find us. We're everywhere now, friends. And we'll see you next time. Drink what you enjoy and enjoy what you drink.
Bye.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I'm your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and our tea today is the Republic of Tea's High Calf Tea, breakfast black version. They recommend you brew this tea for about 3 to 5 minutes. I have an iced version here, kindly supplied to me by the good folks at this establishment. So while our tea is brewing, why don't we watch a trailer for a rather high-calf film, a Grindhouse double feature classic, I Drink Your Blood and I Eat Your Skin.
The biggest double horror show in history. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Men become animals and eat their victims. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. A young boy infects an entire town with rabies and turns a group of men into a band of bloodthirsty zombies ravaging a peaceful countryside. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Will make your blood curdle and your skin crawl. But you will sit there and suffer through the tortures of the damned. You will sit and watch this shocking ugliness splashing across the screen. You will ask yourself, what acts of sadism will this electric knife be used for? What horrors will be performed with this axe, this hose, this dagger, this gun, this sword? All the implements necessary to make this the ultimate in adult horror films. We have painted a bloody picture, but it is only a small part of what actually takes place in I Drink Your Blood and I Eat Your Skin. Can you take it? If you have a strong constitution, we challenge you to test it and sit through. I drink your blood and I eat your skin.
Sorry. Yes, back on the clock, as they say. Yes, we hope you have enjoyed our latest edition of Tea and the Trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also, be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, WeirdoRama.com, Twitter feed, and all of that electronic nonsense. So, for all of us here at Weirdorama, this is Victor Von Psychotron, telling all of you to stay weird and enjoy your tea.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mommy. And in your darkest hours, don't consult a swami. Call the man whose punches back the power of a tsunami. Call Captain Isotope before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain Isotope. He fights the good fight on the side of the right. All of those who oppose feel the brunt of his might.
Now that is a new standard issue Gale-fed pulse laser weapon. That thing fires off 40 pulse rounds before you even blink.
You're right. But if he shoots the gun at us, he can only hit one of us at a time.
I don't want to work with you anymore.
Ah, geez, Dutch.
You know what? You just take all the fun out of all this. Give us a second, right? We'll be right with you, okay? Take your time. All right.
Listen, man. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, we do. But first, I gotta pummel up this space nerd, and then you and I are definitely gonna talk about this. So you keep trying to undermine everything we got going on here, Dutch. You know, I got a certain street cred to uphold.
Yeah, I understand that, Dutch, but I swear to you, I can change. I just want you to finish beating this guy up, take care of your business, and then, you know, we can talk about it. I swear I can change, okay? All right?
One more chance, all right?
Not again. Stupid safety lock on this thing. It worked.
Wait a minute, Dutch. I was thinking.
Man, can't you see I'm working?
Of course I can see you working. That's the problem. It's coming in between us, Dutch. You're doing all the work, and I'm becoming self-reliant on you.
You know, can this please wait? I am just about to snap this guy's neck.
Well, I don't think it can wait. Can our friendship wait?
What do you mean by that? Can our friendship wait?
Well, you keep saying, you know, there's things going to come between us. There's going to be consequences. Me and you, we're going to be through.
Are you really trying to tell me that you're not going to come around anymore?
Well, I'm starting to feel that way. I just feel like you don't like me anymore. Like maybe I'm letting you down or something.
I don't know. Let down?
But I feel like a big letdown to you, man. Like you don't like me anymore. You know?
You know I got a short fuse. It's not really you that I'm mad at. You know that, right?
But I get it, Dutch. I mean, I understand, man. You're having a hard time with your motorcycle payments and all that, and you know, man. You know, I'd help you out if I could. It's not my fault.
Dutch, is this true?
Yeah. I got the bill collectors calling me day and night. Where's my money? All that stuff. It just never stops, you know?
So your problem isn't with Dutch here, then?
Aw, this little guy's all right.
You know, I think you two should, like, really just go get a cup of coffee or something and talk this out.
Hey, Dutch.
It'd be early. Stop.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Let's get out of here.
Come on.
You go, girlfriends.
Captain! I've just been informed of the abduction of Princess Marleya. What's the tactical report?
Well, there are two Looney Tune guys over there who are practicing getting their feels on. We have a childish, idiot princess who's risking her life unnecessarily. And on board the Isotope, Madame Sarapus is in danger of smiling, which might actually do her permanent physical harm. How are you?
Oliver, come on. You gotta get serious. We have to mount a rescue operation here.
That's not going to be too big of a problem. I have the address of the hideout.
Well, that can only mean that... Wait. What?
This isn't real. The princess staged this entire kidnapping.
But why would she do something like that?
The phrase, "It's a princess thing, you wouldn't understand," is starting to make more sense to me every day.
Man, princesses be trippin'.
Tell me about it. Well, let's go to this fake hideout and break up this fake kidnapping and get back to our real ship.
okay? Better keep quiet in here, I'll have to rough you up.
Okay. You have to make this look good. She may be a spoiled brat princess, but she's a spoiled brat princess with a guillotine.
Don't be such a girl, Captain. We know the layout, and we know she's up there. Let's just go bust some heads, get her out of there.
Somebody had to rob me for breakfast this morning.
I told you to be quiet in there. Now you're gonna get it. The bad man has a big surprise for you.
Oh, get off that infantry! You're under arrest. Do not resist. You know what? Go ahead and resist. I'm anxious to blow someone's head off their shoulders.
That's it. I'm putting saltpeter in your food from now on.
Your Highness, are you all right? We're here to rescue you.
My hero! You came here to save me from a fate worse than death! Oh, thank you.
Rich. Yeah. All in a day's work there, Your Highness Princess, Your Majesty, ma'am.
Well, how can I ever repay you?
Ma'am, we're Gale-fed. We don't take compensation.
Well, she's a real buzzkill, huh?
Lowers the temperature in every room she walks into.
Well, my job's done here. I can go now, right?
You're not going anywhere, you jackal.
Oh, come on. I gotta take my wife out to dinner tonight.
We saw you threatening the princess with that wrench there, pal.
This wrench?
You're free to go.
Your Majesty, everything's gonna be okay.
No, it's not! Why isn't this happening?
What do you mean?
This idiot here was supposed to come down here and rescue me, sweep me off my feet, and make me feel love or romantic feelings, and you know, the way that Daphne feels about you.
Daphne loves me?
Yes. And I just wanted to feel a little bit of that. But I can't even get that much.
Is that what this is about?
I wanted to feel love for him.
But aren't you getting married?
Yes, to Prince Luther. And he is one of the most handsome, eligible, prominent princes in the business. He's such a huge stick in the mud.
What? You don't like this guy or something?
No, it's not that. I like him. I just don't like him. You know, not the way that you and Daphne feel about each other. I'm gonna be stuck in a loveless relationship for the rest of my life. So I just wanted a little moment of fun before that happened. Isn't that fair? Isn't that a reasonable trade-off? One day of an adrenaline rush for a lifetime of marital servitude. And I can't even get that.
Princess, you're a very smart person. I know that, but you haven't learned. The more you try to make a perfect wedding, or kidnapping in this case, the less likely it's ever going to be what you want it to be. Feelings don't come from going through the motions. They come from unexpected experiences, at least the ones you want to.
Thanks, Bron. You're a wise man.
You got a handkerchief for her tears?
No, I don't. And if I tried to explain why, I doubt you'd believe me.
You've done well. Now, I see no reason why this poor, miserable wretch should suffer any further. So, I think we should just leave him for his foul life and let's return to your ship, Captain. Braun, I'll never forget you.
Timmy, transmogulate us back to the ship. Grace, please escort the princess to her quarters and then report to Madame Krayos.
Sure. Right this way, Your Majesty.
Captain Isodope to Cadet Timmy.
Yes, Captain?
Timmy, I want you to do a favor for me.
A favor, sir?
Yes, I want you to pick up that package and meet me in Daphne's quarters.
Aye, sir.
Daphne, I just came to see how you're doing. It's been a rather rough trip so far, and I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I'm fine. Princesses are always fine.
Are you sure?
Of course. You were gone for a while. Anything interesting?
Oh, no, that was nothing. A little trip off ship. I could fill you in on that later. Are you sure you're all right?
I can assure you, I'm fine. How may I serve you?
Well, actually, there was one matter I wanted to discuss with you.
My two gentlemen callers at my door. Lucky me. How are you, Cadet? Just fine, Your Highness.
Well, for once, my timing is working out. Princess Daphne of Croesus. Since you came on board this ship, nothing here has been the same. We have been more frustrated. Sometimes it's been much more complicated. And often there's been a great deal more work.
Did you come here for any other reasons besides to insult me?
I wasn't finished. Like I said, the ship has not been the same since you came on board. This has gone from being a workplace to practically a second home for us. On top of that, your help with day-to-day operations, your willingness to learn the operations of the ship, and your diplomatic skills all have combined to make this a very easy decision.
What decision?
Cadet, will you do the honors?
Gladly, Captain.
By the power vested in me by the Galactic Federation, I now vest upon you the rank of Diplomat Junior Grade and induct you into the 3rd Infantry of the Galactic Federation.
I refuse. I won't accept. I can't accept that.
Daphne?
You have overstepped your bounds, Captain.
But, Princess, ever since you got on here, all you've been talking about is how you wanted to join up. What's happened?
She's starting to remember what it is to be a member of the Royal Court of the Nine Moons. Isn't that right, Your Majesty?
Yes, Madam Krayas. Welcome to my quarters.
Wait. What do you mean?
It means, Captain, that she will be departing this ship very shortly. And in a break with royal tradition, I shall be accompanying her.
You're leaving?
Clearly you have upset the princess. I insist from now on you address me with your comments.
That is not the best advice right now, madam.
How unfortunate that you still can't understand the order of things, Captain. There was no advice offered. You are being ordered to comply by a ranking member of the Royal Court of the Aligned Worlds Organization.
Daphne, I know this is what you want. It's me, Oliver.
You may speak directly to Madame Creyas.
We're not done here, Daphne, I swear. Ever since you came on board this ship, you have been a thorn in my side. You came on board with an agenda.
Your accusation does not negate the need for my actions.
What is your game, Creyas?
Madam Creyas, and no game. I wish to separate the Princess of Space from you and this environment. Your efforts to contaminate her thoughts and turn her back on everything she was raised to believe are intolerable and an affront to the AWO.
I have done nothing to influence her.
Really? I found this in her possession when I came to see her not too long ago.
Not gonna lie, Captain. I was never really fond of that either.
Please, Captain, explain to me your lineage. No need to go back more than 10 generations. That should be sufficient for me to determine if you are a qualified suitor for the hand of the princess. Well, lay out for me and for all here to see your royal background.
First off, I have no royal lineage. My background and family are typical. And in your line of thinking, unimpressive. And secondly, if and when the princess and I ever choose to become engaged, it is none of your business.
You see, Princess, he is little more than a mongrel. By his own word, he has excised himself from consideration. Captain, you may take these rags and peddle them elsewhere. Royalty begets royalty. Come along, Your Highness. We are ready to depart.
Depart? Where? To Draylon?
I took the liberty of requesting a nearby shuttle employed by the Crocian homeworld to rendezvous with us. We should be just about in position to transmogulate.
Madam, wait. You practically raised these princesses, correct? You were like their mother, am I right?
I am their sole guiding light, yes.
Haven't you ever taught them about love?
Love? You Terrans don't even know the meaning of the word.
How can you say that?
Because your world has another word. One that has no meaning in the AWO. One that defies all our beliefs. Divorce.
Divorce? That's just a legal term for dissolving a marriage that never should have been.
Marriages that never should have happened are the result of rash, impetuous cultures bent on self-gratification. Civilized worlds plan out and arrange matters so that when marriage does occur, it is for life. Till death us do part.
You're still ducking the question of love.
Captain, I have no need to expound upon it. You're referring to it in terms of your own selfish wants, not what is best for the kingdom. Face the facts, Captain. For you, there can be no love. Captain Tityrus, this is Madame Creyas. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then by all means, take us off this ship now.
Daphne, I love...
Well, if nobody else is gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Madame Creyas is a total hottie.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mommy. In your most desperate hour, don't consult a swami. Call a man whose punches packed up power. That's a tsunami. Call Captain Isotone before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain Isotone. He fights the good fight on the side of the right. All of those who oppose feel the brunt of his might. He's the man of the hour, of great intellect and power. Simple flex of his brow makes his enemies cower.
I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I tell you I ain't lying. I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better than me. I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Oh yeah. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You know I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. And I don't care you don't want me, I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You know I can't stand it, you're running around, you know better than me. I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Oh yeah, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Because you're mine, baby. Mine, all mine. Because you're mine. Deadly, wake up, Deadly. You're having a nightmare. I told you watching those old horror movies before you go to bed would give you nightmares.
Space Bro, this is Admiral Edward. We need you to take care of the situation.
I will eat your face, and you and that loving robot are going down! Yes! I win! You suck!
Lock weapons, and I'm gonna fire.
Zap. And I'll come back next time. Just you wait! Ah!
So don't overhandle those cheesy chubbies if you don't want them getting all extra firm and explosive. Instead, pierce the casing with a fork like this. Ooh, and finish them off with frying. Ooh, some would say turn that heat down. I say live a little dangerously and crank that heat up. Ooh, speaking of danger, when I'm feeling a little explosive, I strap on a set of wine goggles, Mistress M. Gewürztraminer. Oh, gotta come prepared. Whew. Oh, so now my malicious malcontents, you're ready to let those hot, creamy fireworks begin. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Mr. Sam's Violent Vintage, available at your local grocery or liquor store. This product's not yet FDA approved. Side effects from consumption of this product include but are not limited to dizziness, diarrhea, vomiting, bodily rash, dryness of mouth, overactive libido, dementia, psychotic episodes, an unnatural attraction to Ozzy Osbourne, open sores, anal leakage, sniffling, sneezing, and sudden death. Mr. Sam's Violent Vintage. Ask for it by name.
What the fuck did I just watch? Hey, what's up, meatballs? Mr. Meathook here. Coming to you today with another Mr. Meathook's shitty video reviews, where I'm reviewing Shot on Video, Super 8, Super VHS, all that kind of goodness. In this series, I take a look at the best of the worst of the worst. I tell you if it's good shit, bad shit, or even worth a shit. What the fuck? Holy shit, what the fuck did I just watch? You probably saw the title for this video and you're like, that's clickbait. Nope. I'm reviewing the Amityville Vibrator. No bullshit. The Amityville Vibrator. I will leave a link in the description if you are curious to check this out. Holy shit. It's limited to 666 copies. I have number 182. Oh, where do I start? So I had heard from a couple of people that had bought this and checked it out that it was a sleazy good time. Well, let me tell you, this movie is sleazy, it's gory, at times it's funny, but most of all, it is sleazy. Like super, super fucking sleazy. Borderline porn. In fact, sometimes I would say it is straight up porn. The film starts out, and I mean starts out, like you get a scene at what's supposed to be the Amityville house. It shows the date, and then immediately cuts to close-up footage of a woman masturbating with the vibrator, like penetration and everything. Holy shit. I'm not going to spoil a lot of the movie. I'm going to give you a basic synopsis. But this movie really needs to be seen to be believed. It's from 2020. It's written and directed by Nathan Rumler. Believe I'm saying that correctly. Budget was about $2,500. I'm pretty sure it's shot on video. It's possible that could have been done in post. Not positive about that. But I believe it's shot on video. But yeah, it starts off with a woman in a devil mask masturbating with a vibrator explicitly, and then someone pops their head in, or not their head, they pop in a door with a shotgun and blow her fucking head off, and it's quite gory. One of the best like post shotgun no head gore I've seen in a long time. I really dug that part. So essentially, two women. One of them is played by alternative porn star Mallory Maneater. Two women go to a yard sale where one of them is given a used vibrator. Ew. And she's in a hurry to run home and try it out. It turns out that the vibrator essentially is possessed. It possesses a ventriloquist dummy. Carnage ensues. Lots and lots of nudity ensues. This movie is not for the easily offended. There is a scene where a nun goes into a house and she sees two women having sex with each other, and the nun starts masturbating in graphic detail. Yeah, not a film for everyone. So if you're really religious, I would say skip it. Overall, though, I do recommend it. The dialogue is pretty bad, but I think that's intentional. The acting is relatively decent. A couple of scenes where it's pretty bad, but I think that was intentional too. Could be wrong because that actress had done fine, and then later she didn't. The gore is actually very good, especially considering the budget. The gore is very good. Yeah, if for the right audience, I recommend this one. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it. It's a quick watch, just like an hour and 3 minutes. If you take the credits out, by the way, the beginning credits, hand drawn, very cool. Like it's hand drawn on like notebook paper. Super cheap way to do credits, right? But I will leave a link in the description if you want to purchase it. It's like $10 plus shipping. It's like less than $15 total. But as far as my Dookie scale rating, with 0 being the absolute worst shit ever, and 5 being the cream of the crap, I am going to give the Amityville vibrator 4 Dookies. I did enjoy it. It is not for everybody. You certainly do not want to watch this with your kids. You certainly do not want to watch this with your parents, with your mate. Maybe, depending on how open-minded he or she is. Again, it's sleazy as fuck. But I did enjoy it. It was a good time. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.
Hello friends, Charlie here with yet again Quickie Cocktails for you. This time a very sweet cocktail. It's not necessarily my favorite, but some of you may like it. It's called the Tootsie Pop. Very simple, as usual. 3 ingredients plus ice. Ice is never an ingredient. Starting with 1 ounce of Midori. Midori is a melon liqueur. If you can find a better brand, let me know. 2 ounces of peach schnapps. Almost as sweet as Midori. I've already got ice in the shaker. 4 ounces of orange juice. The shaker I'm using this time is my Houdini One Touch. I love this little shaker. It works very, very well. Quick shake. And then we'll see what comes out. Pouring over ice. The Tootsie Pop. It's sort of a greenish yellow color. Oh God, you can just smell the sugar coming right off of it. Incredibly sweet. Astoundingly sweet, actually. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Definitely an interesting taste. If you like sweet drinks, you will enjoy this immensely. Well, there you have it, friends. The Tootsie Pop. I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to tune in again every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel for new cocktail recipes, as well as every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on KJSR.net for myself and DJ Skunky with Nothing to Say and whatever guest we have that week. See you then.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mommy. And in your darkest hours, don't consult a swami. Call the man whose punches back the power of a tsunami. Call Captain Isotope. Before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain
Having a hard time even fitting in there. I should be able to fit in almost anywhere. I did train as a princess all those years after all, but golly, it's just not the same thing.
So you're telling me that life in the military barracks doesn't compare with a palatial estate sleeping quarters?
Oliver, did you know I'd be in a big room with a bunch of other women?
I actually kind of did, yes.
Well, I would have liked to known that going in.
I figured by now you'd start to pick up on the subtleties of military life.
It's a subtlety to be catcalled for wearing fine lingerie.
in a military barracks, yes. I mean, not that I ever did, so I wouldn't personally know, but...
I sure hope not.
Oh, honey, it couldn't have been that bad.
Well, at first, it wasn't all that bad, but then they found out we had gold toilets.
You actually had those?
It was healthier than silver.
Yeah, I guess if you were a vampire or a werewolf.
You're making fun of me.
Oh, no, honey, I'm not. It's just that, well, it's kind of funny.
My humiliation is funny to you?
Well, it is if you look at it in a certain way, which of course I don't, so no, of course it's not funny.
But,
you know, I could see how they would, yeah, that's it. I could understand how they could see it was funny. And, you know, I'm betting they wanted you to laugh along with them.
Yeah, I guess at first. In fact, it was kind of nice that they even put that red carpet leading up to the latrine. And then they gave me that scepter made out of a toilet brush. But then I found out it was a used toilet brush.
Tell me, they didn't give you any kind of like affectionate nickname?
I don't want to say.
Come on, honey. You can tell me.
You promise you won't laugh?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Well,
go on.
He called me Your Royal Highness.
Oh my God. Oh, yuck.
Do I want to know?
Oh, yes.
Are you going to tell me?
Nope.
Well, when you're finished up here, Lieutenant, you might want to grab a mop and bucket and take care of that big mess that's in the hallway.
You mean he...
A little. I tried to warn you, laughter and he don't mix very well.
Does it smell?
I'll tell you what, in the supply closet, there's some clothespins when you grab the mop. Pop one of those on your nose. It'll help. Trust me.
Ew. So what are you doing up here? I thought you were logging the supplies from the supply depot.
Oh, I was, except I found something very unexpected in the supplies. Something I was not expecting at all.
What's that?
A new crew member.
Are you my captain? No? Okay. I'll just keep on looking, I guess.
And you're sure it's not one of Raoul's dolls?
Pretty sure, yes. I've seen this weird.
Hi there, Toots.
Toots!
Would you prefer I identify you with a more specific moniker?
If you don't, I'll sue you.
Very well then, Sue. Are you my new captain?
What are you doing here?
I am reporting for duty.
I told you to wait in the cargo bay.
Sizzling tacos? What is that thing?
I am a synthetic personality matrix mapped onto the autonomous operating system of an advanced polycarbide drone servitor unit.
Lieutenant, meet our new crewman, Herbie.
Hi, Herbie.
No, Sue. It's Herbie, not Herbie.
Well, my name's Daphne. not Sue.
I see. So your last name is Sue.
This is some sort of a joke, right?
I was scanning a detailed manifest of the ship's computer, and apparently no, it isn't. This floating pool skimmer, or whatever you want to call it, has been assigned to the isotope as our assistant robotic colleague.
That's right. I am part of the ARC, or ARC program. You lucky bastards have been chosen to work alongside me in a real universe scenario.
What happens in the simulated scenario?
Well, you see, it's like this.
More importantly, what are you doing here? I told you to wait in the cargo bay.
Oh, well, nobody likes me down there.
Who all is down there? I thought it was just myself, you, Oliver, and Mona.
And Mona is sleeping off a bender from last night, and the captain is most probably taking a much-needed shower. So, yes, exactly who doesn't like you down there?
Well, since no one would talk to me, I don't know their names, but there were those boxes, that support pillar, and oh yeah, that nice-looking stairway to the next level. I really thought he and I could be friends.
But those are all inanimate objects.
I suspected as much. That's why I wanted to report it to you right away. Do you want me to arrest them?
I'd ask if a screw was loose, but I think I already know the answer.
Do you think it's a cry for help?
The only thing I can say for certain is if this keeps up, you will be crying for help, mister. Now, you need to start following command parameters.
Sir, yes, sir. What is your rank?
As I told you in the cargo bay, I am the ship's executive officer and science officer.
And yours, Sue?
It's not Sue! I'm your lieutenant.
Well, yes. Thank you. This makes it much easier for me to navigate the emotional tides of your cellular lifestyles. A good, solid command structure will enhance our performance capacities.
So you understand you're below us in rank, then?
I'm what now?
What the lieutenant means is that you are subservient to our command postings.
But your cellular life forms. I am fully autonomous and programmed to be the perfect coworker.
You want to be perfect? Start by following commands.
I am perfect.
Prove it! Get back to the cargo bay and wait for me. And while you are there, you will touch nothing.
You guys are jerks.
Lieutenant, it's customary when the captain enters the bridge to vacate the captain's seat.
Uh-huh.
Carter, will you explain this to her?
Sir, the lieutenant's not happy.
This isn't a toilet-related issue, is it?
What? Why on earth would you ask me that?
No, it's not a toilet-related issue.
Good, because we can't afford a solid gold toilet. End of story.
Now, I know I'm going to want to hear more on this matter in a later point, but, sir, we have a most urgent personnel issue brewing here.
Yes, insurrection on the bridge.
No, I'm talking about that awful floating garbage can that's going around being all stupid.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? Carter, get the straitjacket and the kettle prod. She's hallucinating.
I'm afraid she isn't, sir. How closely have you read the latest manifest?
I read it.
Oh, really? How closely did you read it?
Fava beans. Hair curlers? Oh, a robot? Why did they send us a robot?
Well, somebody never finished building the robot for the cadets.
Yes, I seem to recall we were distracted by hosting a rogue princess. Carter, what is this all about?
The Daystrom Dynamic Division of Lancaster Electronics is field testing the new artificial robotic companion.
And we're the lucky bastards that get to test out the experiments.
Sir.
Lucky bastards, sir.
Thank you. Carter, where is this thing?
Well, if he followed instructions, he should be in the cargo bay waiting for me.
Well, I guess I'm going to go down to the cargo bay and have a little talk with our new best friend.
Shouldn't we tell him?
Screw it. No one told me.
Hello. You must be our new robot crew member.
I suppose so.
You can talk? That's amazing.
Not that anyone cares. Look, I'd love to sit here and chat all day, but I'm a hyper-sophisticated computing and performance-based robot, and I'm not into being insulted.
I didn't say anything mean-spirited. Are you okay?
It's just, well, no one seems to like me.
No one who?
No one anywhere. I think it's because I'm so awesome. I intimidate people. Not on purpose, just because.
Well, yeah, don't intimidate me, little guy.
Piss off!
You know, I'm starting to understand why people don't like you. Here, let's try this again. Hello? My name is Captain Oliver Isotope of the USS Isotope.
Oliver? No, that won't work.
Excuse me?
I already have someone named Oliver in my memory banks. I shall have to identify you some other way?
Captain, perhaps?
No. I think we'll go with a surname here. Let's see. The other Oliver, you. That's it. From now on, I'll call you Reed.
Please don't.
Well, it's been enjoyable speaking with you, Reed, but I have orders to go somewhere.
Yes, the cargo bay.
Oh, crap! You're not going to follow me there, are you?
Look, I am starting to have a hard time keeping my temper with you. We may have to work together, but you are going to have to learn to obey the chain of command.
Great God, you are mean. This is a ship full of meanies. Look, just leave me alone.
Mr. Carter, please report to the cargo bay and do something about our new crew person.
He's a real delight, don't you think?
If you don't find a solution to this problem, I'm assigning him to be your new roommate.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
So you realize what you did wrong?
Yes. I can't help it. I get arrogant when I'm new someplace. It's my happy place.
Well, a spaceship is no place for arrogance. It requires self-sacrifice and discipline, and you must be willing to work with your crewmates in order to create a comfortable and supportive environment.
That's very Hallmark greeting card of you. But yes, I suppose you're right. Maybe I have gone too far to one side. Maybe you and I could start over?
Yes, that would be super swell.
I understand it can be a bonding experience if we share very intimate and personal stories about ourselves. Would you share something intimate about your life? Something about loss, perhaps? That would mean a great deal to me.
Well, I mean, I suppose so, but you have to promise me that you would tell no one else of this.
Cross my processor and hope to run out of electricity.
All right, then. You see, a couple years ago, there was this lad, this fellow, Ben. Well, you see, we met while we were doing military maneuvers in a combat zone. Well, Ben and I, over time, we started to become very close. And by the time I found him, he was lying, dying in the field. All I could do was hold him. Just cry. Just cry like a child. I knew at that moment I had lost everything. Everything that meant anything to me.
Wow. That is so sad. So touching. So grim. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep nights.
You sleep?
No. But if I did, I wouldn't now.
All right. Okay, now it's your turn. Now you must share with me something very deep and personal, something that you're afraid to tell anyone else.
Yeah, you're right. I have a secret. A dark secret. It's bothered me since I was only a week old. I've never told anyone else. You're the first one to hear this.
Well, I'm honored. I'm honored that you think so highly of me to share such a thing. Do tell.
I'm supposed to use 10W40 oil lubricant, but I much prefer the feel of SAE30. Please do not tell my maintenance team back at Daystrom.
You can count on it.
Your tale of personal loss and soul-crushing sorrow has moved me. I feel much closer to you now, and I thank you for that. To honor your sacrifice and our shared pain, I shall from now on refer to you as Ben Grimm.
Ah!
You did that on purpose. Was that cheat thrill worth it to you? Well, was it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down there! I just didn't see you there.
Yeah, I bet. Jeez, this is like Galfed Barracks all over again.
I do not understand the reference. Please elaborate.
You don't need me to elaborate. You just did it too just now. You walked through me like I wasn't even there.
Oh, geez, Louise. You're right. I did. I'm so sorry. I'm not really working out here.
I hate to say it, Herbie, but no, you're not. You're lacking in all sorts of social manners, and you're terribly insulting.
But I have good skin complexion, right? Oh, well, thank you for being honest with me.
Well, hey, we're supposed to be evaluating you, right? So think of this as constructive criticism.
Actually, I was considered fully ready to integrate, and it was to be my function to assess this crew for mission readiness working alongside me.
They thought you were ready?
Yeah. Science geeks, you know.
Herbie, there you are. I understand that you've been causing rifts within my crew.
Yes, Reed, I know. I was just speaking with a transparent woman here.
And let's not even mention all those incorrect names.
I never meant to hurt anyone, Ben Grimm.
Ben Grimm? I swear, you let me cannibalize this thing and use it in a new refrigerator to get an ice maker, I'll tell you all about it.
I am closer to that idea than you might think.
Reed, please do not hate me. Everywhere I go, everyone hates me. I promise I will leave this ship.
You promise?
I promise. Do, 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 ship, activate transmogrifier.
I hope he'll be okay. He's so pathetic.
He's about as useful as an electric spoon, and we're better off without it.
Will not see his like again. I ain't holding a torch for him.
When the aliens attack, don't call the army. And when the sun turns black, don't call your mommy. In your most desperate hour, don't consult a swami. Call a man whose punches packed up power. That's an army. Call Captain Isotone before you slide down that slippery slope. Call Captain Isotone. He fights the good fight on the side of the right. All of those who oppose feel the brunt of his might. He's a man of the hour, of great intellect and power. A simple flex of his brow makes his enemies cower.